What's this thing? What's this thing?
The Iglia wastes haven't changed. Still nothing but Zeugles living here.
Not to be rude, but it's not exactly the sort of place I'd want to live anyway.
No help! By me.
Now you see what I can do!
Swallow blade! Far enough!
Double demon blade! No further!
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push!
Let's do this together, Alpha.
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Lightning condemned! Radiant here!
I'll finish you here and now! No escape!
Alright, it's just...
We can really make weapons with this?
That food there looks pretty tasty.
Yep, we can fix that new recipe with it.
I eagerly await the final result.
Whew, what a rush. Huh? Is that what we're looking for? Ah, guess I misread the landing.
I won't forgive you. Go.
Take
Melee! Shining Supernova!
Rolling snap! What? Sword Rain Alpha! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Well, looky here.
No choice!
Leave the
Where are
choice
you
to me.
going?
I'll tear you apart! Burn in hell! Here it comes! Pierce
Not
through!
in your dreams.
Go! Far enough!
Radiant here!
Take this!
Radiant here!
Oh, that's the
Very
damn
easy to turn that back.
Just don't need to sound
I'm here to
surprised.
stop.
I'll show you how
Perhaps I'll
useful I
put more
can
faith in you
be!
then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Fury! Tempest Wall!
Glacial Spear.
Tunnel! Breathe!
Seems about right to me.
I heard Calaglia's climate became milder after the worlds merged. But this is...
Hi, Poodle!
Take this! Sharply flash! Now you see what I can do!
By the power of water!
I'm on a roll now!
Radiant Storm! Tunnel!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Good going, Rinwell!
Nice, Alphen!
Sword Rain Alpha! Move away! It's coming! A comfortable...
Hi, Poodle!
Picture of hell! Far enough! I really owe you one. You picked the wrong fight! Swallow dance! Win! I'm on it! Lunar Rondo! Burn! Now I can let loose! Flying free! Why can't they just sit still? Seal, can you take care of
No sooner said than done.
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Double demon
That'll
blade!
bring you down.
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Was that too much?
Not at all.
Not on my watch.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Tornado!
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops!
Chain between heaven and earth.
Carve through?
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
That was almost too easy.
That wasn't even enough to burn.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. By the power of water.
Can't get out of this!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Burn in hell! Oh, damn!
Do you require
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Away!
Damn it! In a bind? Here I come! River!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
This will be a delicious piece of cake. There. One more. Dance in the wind.
Don't get too close, okay? Short
We're
range
clean
is
as hell.
hard.
Let me take the rest of them.
Wow, someone's feeling lively. The flashing parts are weak points.
I owe you one. Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Let's get you all tucked away.
I can't wait to start making our meal.
Ooh, we having something new to eat?
Yep, now that we have all the ingredients.
What's this thing?
I'm getting pretty hungry.
Want to sit down and fix something?
Yep, the sooner the better. Dispose of the trash.
Eat dirt.
There!
Where are you going?
Hurricane Flippin'!
Do it.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Was that too much?
Not at all.
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
My fists are crushing it out there.
Healing art. First
Denied! Thanks. I'm on it!
Do you require...
Talon Hurricane! No further! Rising Wyvern!
The flashing parts are weak points.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
No, that'd be silly.
You picked the wrong fight!
We'll wait for him. On a roll now.
Sword Rain Alpha!
And that takes care of the Zoogles. Wait, what's this? There's more than just clothing here. The leftovers of some kind of meal. What's it doing in a place like this? Now, let's report back to Uzbek.
you!
Dragon down! Dragon Reload! With explosive! I'll take you all off!
Recover!
Armor won't save you!
I'll finish you
Nothing
here
can
now!
by me!
Swallow dance!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open! Be my guest!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form,
There's nothing new about that.
and still as humble as ever.
Here goes!
You know, I think we might be getting too strong.
Yeah, I think we've got a good handle on the enemies in this area.
That's not what I mean, Alphen. Play along, would ya?
Sorry, it's hard to tell. Maybe you could give me some kind of signal next time?
Pow!
Glacial Spear! Piercing that'll bring you down!
Yours to be let free! Sonic Thrust!
All disaster
Come on!
one! Feelings of purity!
We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest of them.
Well, I wasn't feeling lively. Thanks, Kisara.
Come and face me!
Don't you think you've saved up enough power at this point? As impressive as always.
Just waiting for the right moment.
Stop. No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
I still got a ways to go!
Everything we need is here.
Hopefully this will help the reconstruction start again.
You're lost in your thoughts again.
It was probably the blazing sword they needed, not me.
People who know you see you.
We all have a hard time with the discrepancy between our true self and the impression others have of us. But I doubt such knowledge will help you feel any better right now.
Hey, why don't we go back to Ulzebek? There's no point in staying here anyway.
Right. Let's go.
Back, are ya? How did it go?
Not bad. It should be all taken care of.
Oh, wow, that's great! I knew I could count on the blazing sword. Thank you, I really appreciate it.
The blazing sword until the bitter end, huh? I wonder what he would have done if I'd turned him down.
Well, I guess. He probably would have been disappointed that you couldn't help him.
But I can't help everyone. It's like I'm doomed to fail them. Sometimes I think Volron was right. Is this my only choice? Drop everything every time someone needs help? Is that even me anymore? I talk to Nazimir like I'm some sort of role model. But look at me. What future?
Alphen.
I knew it would be like this if I came to the city. Why did I agree to come?
Alphen. Why did you save me? Was it just because you were a hero?
No, of course not. That's not it. I just...
You chose to fight because you had a reason, right? Regardless of what that reason may have been. Don't forget that you have friends. That there are people who can help guide you. That's part of the reason why I wanted you to come here with me. It's because I wanted to help remind you of that fact. From what I remember, there should be someone in this city who can help you in ways that the rest of us can't.
The Crimson Crows? No, not them. Doc. Right. Doc. Oh yeah, Doc's living in Ulzebek now.
What?
Hey!
Law.
The walls have been torn down and the worlds have become one, but people still divide themselves.
Some do, but not everyone. Take that tailor, for instance.
You're right. As long as there are those who try to join hands together, we can move forward, even if only one step at a time. You're looking good, Doc.
You aren't looking too good yourself, though. I've been wondering when you'd show up. So, what is it? I don't know what you're struggling with, but just spit it out. That's the reason you've come here, isn't it?
I can't keep any secrets from you, can I? So, the truth is...
I see. So everyone comes to you asking for your help.
I don't mind being relied on. I mean, I'm happy to help. It's just that...
They take it for granted because you're a hero. That must be tough. I don't blame you.
I just don't understand. Renans hate me without question, while Dahnans call me a hero. Who in the world am I?
We spent such a long time as slaves. In some ways, I suppose we're still trying to get free. Listen, Alphen. How many hands do you have?
Hands? Well, I have 2.
And how many things can you hold at once with those 2 hands? You think the Blazing Sword can hold hundreds or thousands of things at once just because he's a hero? Nonsense.
Well...
All they see is the legend. They can't tell the difference between Alphen the person and Alphen the Blazing Sword. That's your real problem, isn't it? So you need to tell them. Remind them that you only have 2 hands.
Are you saying I should abandon people even when they're asking for my help?
Not at all. You want to help everyone. That's a great mindset, and there's nothing wrong with it. However, in order for you to meet everyone's needs, you would have to grow 1,000 hands. No, even 1,000 wouldn't be enough. You'd still miss something, and the people would still complain. All you can do is choose what's important to you. What will you do with just those 2 hands of yours? You are the one who decides, Alphen. Not the people, not the Blazing Sword, but you.
I decide. I decide for myself. I do.
Mosgul is being used as housing for Renans, so we can't go in.
The Renans there must be living pretty rough.
They say it's temporary until they can relocate to Pelegion, at the very least. I hear it's been improved quite a bit since Doc and I lived there.
What's going on?
I don't know, but it's gotta be something big. That's the blazing sword, you know.
Everyone, listen. I once fought with my friends against the Renan Lords. I did so because I thought it was the way to save everyone. I always thought that I had an obligation to fight, to help those unable to fend for themselves. But I realized I was wrong. I can certainly fight to some extent, but I'm still just a human. I'm not a god or a hero.
What are you saying?
No way! You mean you're not going to help us anymore?
That's not what I'm saying. I want to do all I can. But not because I'm some hero. Not because anyone told me to. I want to do it because I choose to. Even so, there's a limit to what I can do. And that's why...
You're saying you'll be a hero who helps when you're truly needed.
Nath.
When Zephyr died, we foisted that responsibility entirely on you, rather than sharing the burden. Eventually, you'll be gone, just like Zephyr. Everyone dies in the end, whether they are a hero or not. We need to learn to fend for ourselves, and not rely entirely on you. Or on any individual, for that matter. Am I right?
Right. Exactly. I believe that is the path to real, lasting freedom. For all of us. But each and every one of you will need to work together. I'm asking for your help.
You heard him. The time for depending completely on others is over. From here on out, we have to find ways to do whatever we can on our own. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll be fine. Go ahead and leave the rest to us. You focus on yourself. I'm sorry for burdening you with so much up until now.
Thanks.
Feeling better?
Yeah. I guess, in the end, it seems I was bound by the word hero myself.
You freaked me out when you suddenly decided to talk to everyone on your own like that.
Those who depend entirely on others cannot truly call themselves free. A good lesson that we all should keep in mind.
The people here will eventually understand. I really believe that.
If everyone can learn to truly think and decide for themselves, I think they'll start seeing a lot of things differently. And hopefully, one day, they'll realize that the differences between Dahnans and Renans don't matter at all.
So then, now that you've decided to follow your heart, what do you want to do next, Alphen?
I want to find Nazamil. I'm not sure what she's going through, but I can't help but feel like she needs us. But first, I want to go to Niez.
Niez?
I want to speak to the people in different cities like I did in Olzebek. I'll start with Niez. I'll start sowing the seeds in every town, so that maybe, one day...
That's quite an undertaking. Difficult for a hero, let alone one man.
Well, I guess we'll just have to lend him a hand then, won't we?
Niez it is, then.
Unlike Ulzebek, both Dahnans and Renans live in Niez. How do you plan to start?
Good question. Do you think we should talk to people separately or together?
Separately would raise questions. I believe at the same time is better.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us. Hey. If we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's nothing that'll be too hard to deal with. I wonder how people in Niez have been doing since we left.
People often need some sort of impetus to change their ways. In that sense, I doubt much has changed.
Your travels began here, did they not?
Yes, this is where Shion and I met. Everything started with that moment.
Who knows where we'd all be right now if you two hadn't run into each other?
If I hadn't met Alphen or the rest of you... No, I don't even want to imagine what that'd be like.
Life is full of surprises, both good and bad.
That's right. When things get tough, we just have to stick together and trust that there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Yay!
Hey.
Yeah! Yes. Nice. That can't be.
What?
Alphen.
Right!
Sacrificing donuts. Unforgivable.
What's up with Shion?
Hell hath no fury like a hungry Shion.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference.
Hey.
Alphen.
Right. I hope that kid hasn't gone too far. But speaking of doing what you want, Shion, what's something you've always wanted to do?
Me? I may have mentioned, but I have some general ideas. Cooking, clothing design. Things like that. I haven't decided on a particular thing I want to do yet, though.
I see. There's no rush, so give it some thought.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
It's on! Eat dirt! That frickin' does it!
Chain between heaven and earth. I'm all stuffed up.
Sharp punch!
Do it! Isolation! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Little help!
Dragon power enough!
Thunder Legends! Illuminated Blast!
In a bind?
Holy
Megasonic thrust!
Holy Land!
Sonic thrust! Hurricane thrust!
Where are you going? Dohalim, immobilize that one.
Indeed, that does seem wise.
Now let's turn the tide.
You're mine!
Don't get careless.
Right, here goes! Talon Hurricane! Swallow Blade!
Lightning Orb!
Shadow Gun! Rising Falcon!
Nicely done, Shion.
You expected any less?
I sure did.
Now you see what I can do!
Get on in there with
I can handle it! Rising Falcon!
A comfortable win.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Denied! Demon Fleet!
In a bind?
Lightning Orb! Raging Cascade! Steel! Mega Red!
Come and face me!
You barely managed to turn that battle.
No, you don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly
Thanks,
won't
Kisara.
argue. Watch this! Now you see what I can do!
Will this help?
Take this!
Let the marksman handle this.
I'm on it! Do it! River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
You know, I think we might be getting too strong.
Yeah, I think we've got a good handle on the enemies in this.
Let's dispose of the trash.
All disaster.
I'm like bait to them!
Take Detonate one.
We did it!
As impressive as always.
Then we'll take them down!
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen.
It's time to end this battle. More sequels?
Keep calm and take them down. Glad you had your uses.
This one's on you! I'll show you how useful I can be!
In here. Annihilation. Mega Red.
I'll tear you apart!
Far enough!
Talon Sword!
Prepare to be sealed, though fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Fantastic! Great! Amazing!
Astral Energy.
Say no more.
Take this! Burn!
Tempest Swallow.
I'm gonna need more.
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Rising Wyvern! Stardust! I'm on it! Talon Storm! Sword Lane Alpha!
Raging
Blow away!
Pieces!
Where are you going?
All right, that should do it for the Zeugles.
Let's let Cole know we're done.
Are you Delio by any chance? Your father's looking for you.
Whoa! The blazing sword? And I remember you too!
You're the one who gave us the elevator key at Glanamede Castle.
Yep. You saved my life that day. I made it out safely thanks to you.
Glad you're safe. My name is Alphen, and this is Shion.
I'm Delio. Nice to meet you.
Your father told us what you're doing out here. This is a dangerous place for fruit picking, especially alone.
But My father's been tired, and I want to help him feel better. When I was forced to work at Ganymede Castle, I saw so many people work until they dropped. When you came and freed us all, I was so happy. That's when I decided I wanted to help people too. And I thought I could start by helping my dad. But I don't have any weapons, so I thought about what else I could do.
Delio.
How about this? We'll gather fruit for you.
Shionne?
Oh, really? I haven't found any yet and was starting to worry about what I'd do.
Yes, leave it to us. You go back home and wait with your father.
Okay, got it. Thanks, Shionne.
I'm sorry I answered without consulting you first.
No, it's fine. I felt the same way after all.
I just want to show support for that child.
Ow! I'll smash you! Dragon Strike! Rising Viper! Take this! No further!
Lightning Orb! Not on my watch!
Beast Varna!
Photon illuminate the blah 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 magic!
I really owe you so much for...
That wouldn't be a complaint, Azir. Looks like it could be worth something.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Looks
Welcome back!
We got some fruit for you. Here, take it.
Are you sure? Is it okay to touch you?
Yes, I'm all right now. Listen, I'm sorry about what I said back at Ganymede Castle.
It's okay. I was a little surprised, but Alphen told me it wasn't my fault, so I didn't let it bother me. Thanks for the fruit. It looks so delicious. I'll share some with my dad right away.
Ha ha! How wonderful. You've both been such a big help.
Our actions had greater benefits than we realized. I'm really glad we were able to free those people from slavery. Shion? What's the matter?
That child is just like I was when I was freed from my thorns, once I no longer had to deal with them. I thought of so many things I wanted to do. Am I selfish?
No, not at all. I think it's a good thing.
I'm not so sure. But after meeting that boy, I think I want to do more of the things I thought of.
Is that right? Well, I'll be here to support you. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word.
That means a lot. Thanks, Alphen.
So, have you thought about what you want to do first?
A little. I think that coming up with outfits sounds more fun than just reviewing clothing.
Oh yeah? I think that's great.
Thanks. And a new look for you is at the top of my list, Alphen.
Just don't pick anything too wild, okay?
Yes.
Right.
You did it!
Right!
Hmm?
I hope Cole's dream comes true.
I do too. By the way,
Yes?
I don't think we'll have enough donuts for tomorrow.
The Crimson Crows are so cool. I want to join myself someday.
Nice. I'm sure you'll make it in. When you do, I'll be right there with you.
How mature of you to be thinking about the future already.
The Crimson Crows isn't just it, though. There are a whole lot of other things I want to do, too.
Like what?
I want to go out and travel all around the world, like you guys.
That's great. Traveling's a blast.
Also, I still want to make something and sell it to people. I haven't forgotten my promise, Shion.
I'm looking forward to you making something tasty.
Have you ever thought of coming to Vicint to study? It could be an opportunity to learn about both traveling and sales.
Studying, huh? I've never done anything like that before. It sounds hard, but maybe I'll give it a try. I'll have to be brave to make life better for everyone here. Like when Alphen broke down that wall.
That is laudable insight to have at your age.
You should know, though, that balancing that with the Crimson Crows will be no easy feat.
What if you put together a new group? It could be your very own crew. Traveling the world, doing business.
Whoa, that sounds amazing! Okay, and we're gonna be called the Awesome Fearless Dreamers!
Ooh, I like it. A name like that just screams courage.
Don't you think it's a bit long? Well, I suppose it gets the idea across.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Hurry it up, Alphen! Hey, you too, Lord Man!
Haste makes waste, young one.
Oh, don't even start with me on that. Come on, we're keeping everyone waiting.
He's right. Xion and Rinwell must be getting impatient with us, too.
I don't believe that's the case. Look, they seem to be enjoying themselves.
It feels so comforting to just sit quietly side by side, next to each other. And being able to follow through with something you've set your mind to like that. It's dependable, you know?
Wow, you really have a soft spot for that sort of thing, don't you?
Are they talking about...
Yeesh. Kinda awkward if we butted in now, right, Alphen?
Not at all. We should say something.
No. It would be rude of us to interrupt. Let us assess the situation and choose the time to make our entrance with propriety.
You mean eavesdrop?
Personally, I really like those light, nimble movements. There's a graceful fluidity to them. And the strike that comes afterwards, it's always so cool, no matter which way you look at it.
Strike? Hold up.
For me, it's the poise I'm fond of. That dignified demeanor never seems to falter, all while staying alert and being receptive to even the most subtle shift in sounds.
Sounds.
I know. And those big, beautiful, thoughtful eyes. I keep finding myself inadvertently gazing into them.
Big, beautiful, and thoughtful?
She's right. Alphen does have beautiful eyes.
If anyone has thoughtful eyes, it's Dohalim.
But surely Big Eyes refers to Law?
I can't wait to see Zare again.
The cat! When I see you speaking with other Renans, they always look so happy. It's made me realize just how many people depend on you, Dohalim.
I'm glad to be able to help, but I do feel it goes a bit too far sometimes.
You can say that again. Apparently there are even some who want you to be the new ruler of the Renan people.
I suspect their minds are still trapped in the Renan mentality that the strong have an inherent right to rule and should be followed. Unfortunately for them, the reign they envisioned was but a fantasy, even in the old days. Going forward, they will need to face reality.
Yeah, a reality with no more lords or sovereigns.
Though there are still those enthralled by my title of former lord. I hope to see the day when they too can stand on their own two legs.
That said, I don't think people place their faith in you just because you were once a lord. I kept it from you so as not to burden you further, but there have been quite a few requests for you in Vicint as well.
Is that so? For what, pray tell?
Some want you to pass on your extensive knowledge by becoming a school teacher. Others say they want you to help them learn to appreciate music. And, as a request for the elegant and handsome Dohalim, there were even some who wished to be your lover.
Well, that's a scary voice.
Sounds less like people want things from him, and more like they just want him. I wish people talked about me like that.
There he goes, talking like an idiot again.
When it comes to children, they all want you to be their father. Sing them songs, read them stories, that sort of thing. It's actually rather sweet.
I see. Not all things people desire of me are quite so vapid, I suppose.
Yes. As a side note, I should mention that most of these requests happen to come from women. It must be wonderful to be so popular,
Kisara, why are you staring at me with a gaze like the coldest winter?
In the end, it sounds like wherever Dohalim goes, he leaves a string of hearts in his wake.
I certainly do no such thing.
Looks like someone needs our help.
Good grief, you're such a soft...
Huh? Huh?
Right.
You're really someone the people can count on. You never fail to amaze me, Kisara.
We're not done yet. Bisint is currently without Dohalim. Or my brother. I've got to handle things for now.
Speaking of your brother, those siblings reminded me of you and Miguel.
I can see why. When I was a child, I caused him my fair share of trouble.
We must find the girl and return smiles to both of their faces.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah?
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you think the missing girl was fighting with her brother?
It's what siblings do. My brother and I were also separated for a time, though that was less of a fight and more me rejecting him.
Kisara... Don't worry. We'll find that girl, no matter what.
Yes. Let's.
Hey, you're still hanging out at the library, right? Anything interesting happen lately?
Anything interesting? Well, I have found plenty of interesting new books to read.
Yeah? Like what?
Books on horticulture, culinary techniques, things like that. Recently, I've been diving into some new topics. I've gotten to know some of the other people at the library, and they've been recommending all sorts of new books for me to try.
So they're, like, book buddies, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Any book I choose for myself is going to be colored by my own preferences, so it helps to have some outside opinions. I'm broadening my horizons.
Yeah, great. Just don't spend too much time reading. It's not healthy.
Excuse me? You're the one who brought up the library. You just wanted to say that?
No, just... never mind.
Oh. Could it maybe be that you're lonely?
Huh? As if!
There's nothing wrong with that. I feel lonely sometimes too, being away from you guys. I think it's normal for friends to miss each other. But no matter how much I wonder what you're all doing out there, it's not like I can just pop over and see you.
Yeah, kinda hard to do that when we live in different realms.
But still, it's nice that we get to hang out from time to time, like now. Even if it is, you know, in the name of necessity. I'm always looking forward to seeing you all again. And that helps give me strength when I'm alone.
I've been looking forward to seeing you all again, too. I didn't realize we both felt the same way. All right, I'm gonna work my butt off when I get back to the Crimson Crows. I've got to be able to keep up with you, after all.
Just don't go overboard and get yourself injured.
It'll be fine. I'm far too tough to get injured that easily.
See? It's exactly that kind of attitude that I'm worried about. Ugh.
Got your face stuck in a book as usual, huh? What kind of stuff do you read, anyway?
All sorts of things. Ancient accounts, histories. Just recently, I was reading a book about astral arts.
So what's the point? Does this, like, make your astral arts stronger?
No. I just read because I like to learn. Though, it is also helpful for my research.
Research?
Mm-hmm. For example, I'm looking into whether it's possible to combine Danan magic with Ren and astral arts. I'm also interested in the mausoleums and Dana's past.
Okay, I'll admit I'm not totally following. But, is there a purpose to this research? Like a goal?
A purpose? Well, I guess there is something I'd like to try someday. I want to try writing my own book, instead of just reading what others have written.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. What kind of book do you want to write?
I have several ideas I've been thinking about, but most of all, I'd like to write about Danan magic. Leave as much of my knowledge behind as possible, you know? And also, if there are any other Danans out there who can use magic, like me, maybe that book could help me find them.
Wow, you've really thought this through. You're amazing, you know that?
What's gotten into you? I'll have you know that flattery won't get you anywhere.
Law is correct. All the knowledge you've gained on Danan Magecraft would be lost if not made manifest. That book would serve as a guiding light to scholars for generations to come.
You're gonna embarrass me if you keep talking like that. It's no big deal. I just like to study, that's all.
I know what you mean. Whether books or art, there is an indescribable, fragrant allure to those things that have traversed the ages.
Yeah. Who doesn't like the smell of old books?
Yeah, totally! They do smell, yummy, don't they?
What? La, please don't eat my books. Well...
No.
How about it? Dohalim? Where do relics come from? Well, that's an interesting title. I wonder what it has...
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
What?
My thanks.
We finally made it.
What's that?
Here we go!
Right, here goes!
Lightning condense!
Lightning down!
Illuminate the sun!
Rising Falcon! This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
I'm like bait to them.
Shattering more?
Pieces!
It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
I can carve through. I'll finish you here and now.
Take this! I'm not done! Keep pushing forward!
Enemies incoming!
Rinwell, are you ready?
Then we'll take them down.
I won't let them use any more astral arts!
Right. Leave the protection to me, and show them everything you've got.
I don't even know the word defeat.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Rising Wiper!
That'll bring you down!
Burn!
Blazing Flame!
Swallow Dance! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! More Sukos?
Keep calm and take them down.
Rising Phoenix!
I'm all done!
Take this!
Annihilation! I'll be saving I guess you have to do it now and again.
Told ya! Lies unstoppable!
We're not like that all the time.
Illuminate through armor!
Come forth!
Dragon Form!
There you go! Don't! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
We're good to go.
The girl's nowhere in sight.
If the Zeugles were gathered here, maybe she's nearby. Let's keep searching. Over there. Is that?
I was so scared.
So you were hiding in the bushes. I'm glad we found you.
You were surrounded by Zeugles. Did you get hurt?
No, I'm fine. Thanks to you.
That's good. But what were you doing out here all by yourself?
I just wanted to repair my bracelet. I'm sorry.
Your bracelet?
You mean that one woven from grass? It does look tattered.
My mom wove this for me a long time ago, and this is where my dad gathered the grass for it.
So it's a keepsake from your parents.
But my brother accidentally stepped on it, even though it's so important to me.
That explains why you were fighting.
I just wanted to fix it, so I came here to gather more grass to weave it back together.
And did you find any?
Yeah, but I don't know how to weave. If Mom were here, she could show me.
Here, let me see that bracelet.
Huh? There you are!
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're safe. I was worried sick this whole time.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to fix my bracelet.
No, it's my fault. I know how important that bracelet is to you. I should have been more careful.
You won't believe this, but this
nice lady wove it back together for me.
Huh?
I did. My older brother taught me to weave.
So not only did you find my sister, but you went out of your way to fix her bracelet, too? Thank you so much. I sure am glad you're here in Menancia. You're our savior.
I've done nothing special. Plenty of people in Menancia joined together to help. People in town were worried about you and helped with the search. Both Danans and Renans alike.
Vicente is amazing. I'm so glad we moved here. In any other city, my sister might have been lost forever. I can't—
You two should both treasure each other. You're the only family you've got, and that's something special.
That's for sure. Thanks, miss.
Kisara.
No, please don't say anything. Not now, Dohalim. I simply do all in my power for the people of this realm. The realm—
I see. This realm has a bright future ahead of it.
It certainly does.
Wow, Kisara. I'm amazed you know how to weave grass like that. You said you learned it from Miguel, right? It sounds like he really did teach you everything.
Yes. Just like that girl's mother. He used to weave grass into bracelets and necklaces for me back when we were kids.
Kisara?
Sorry, it's just— It occurred to me that something he taught me to make me smile is now bringing a smile to someone else's face. I know that I could never be as great as my brother.
You were the one who decided to fix the bracelet and find the girl.
Dohalim.
Miguel's dream is still alive thanks to you.
You're right. Thanks to meeting all of you, I can say my dreams are no longer just dreams.
Exactly. I couldn't even hope to count all the times I've been saved by your shield.
Yeah, Kisara. I can even do some housework now because you taught me.
You've always been a really good listener when I've got something on my mind.
And that one time I stained my clothes during a meal, I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been there to help.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. It sounds like I've been helping all of you more than I realized. The ideals imparted to us can still be made a reality, but only by those who are alive now, in the present. I chose that path. There's still a long way to go, but for some reason, I feel radiant right now.
Oh? How very curious. Walking next to you, I feel the same way.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
We're in good form!
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Well... Huh?
Good.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We've reached our destination.
Huh? Thanks. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Now you see what I can do! Slide!
Swallow's flight!
First strike! Damn it! Luna Rondo! Rising Phoenix!
I'm all filled up!
I'll finish you here now!
Laser Seal!
Fantastic! Great! Amazing!
Applause! I was only trying to be nice. Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
No choice!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I can carve through. I'm just getting started.
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Now I can...
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Look! It's gotta be that book over there.
But it doesn't look like those Zoogles are going anywhere anytime soon.
We can't let the book get damaged. We have to get it back quickly. This will be a delicious piece of cake.
They got me flank!
In a bind?
Here, let me help.
Here I go! I owe you one.
Where are you going?
They're above us. Shion, you know what to do.
It's my turn.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Was that too much?
Not at all.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that'd be silly.
No further!
By the power of water! This will come in handy.
Oh, thank goodness. It's a little dirty, but it looks mostly unharmed.
As this book's knowledge is imparted to those who possess it, it may become a relic itself someday.
That's true. I feel like I found the answer to the book's question before I even read it. Relics sure are fascinating, aren't they, Dohalim?
Indeed. They're stimulating and teach us countless new things.
But we ought to return this one to its rightful place. Let's go back to Vicint, shall we? Books are easily damaged, so we've got to handle it with care.
You're the temperamental one here. You be careful.
Oh, shut up! Thunderblade!
Stop it! Stop it!
That's it! That's the book! Thank you so much.
It took us on quite the journey, but I think we were able to grow as a result.
Oh, right. That book was dropped before we found it. But it isn't seriously damaged, is it?
It looks to be fine. No pages are missing from what I can tell. The cover's a little scuffed up, but I can take care of that no problem.
Oh, good. Then this valuable text is back where it belongs.
Yeah, it's a relief the book made its way back. But more importantly, since you're the one who said you really wanted to read the book, nothing would make me happier than you giving it a read.
Well, like Dohalim said, it's already taught us the importance and appeal of relics. Really, I should be the one thanking you. But I'll definitely read it after you've finished restoring it.
Yes, I'll let you know once it's ready. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
I wonder when I'll be able to read that book. I can hardly wait to crack it open.
Once we've both finished it, we should share our thoughts on what it has to say.
Maybe I'll give it a read too.
Why bother? I'm sure you'll fall asleep after a few pages.
The hell I will! Just you watch. I'll show you I can do something if I set my mind to it.
Masks.
They left. What was that all about?
It sure doesn't seem like any sort of festival. I've got a very bad feeling about this.
The way they didn't seem to be listening to anything brings back some bad memories, huh?
What we saw at Volron's castle. You're right. Just what's going on?
And those masks.
Yeah. They look just like the iron mask I once wore.
We should find someone who can fill us in.
They're all wearing masks.
They aren't responding to anything we say. What's going on?
Maybe we can find someone without a mask. They're all wearing the same masks. Even the Renans. Hey, can you hear me? Hello? It's useless. What's going on? Do these come off?
Removing them should be our last resort. If the masks caused this, who knows what happens if we take them off?
They don't look hurt, but they're so silent. It's creepy.
Either Danon or Renan is fine. Isn't there anyone here without a mask?
Maybe they've taken shelter somewhere. Let's have a look around.
Who is it?
Bayfun? You're safe. What's happening? What was wrong with those people out front?
Well... A while back, some very odd folk showed up in town. They were all wearing masks, but there were both Renans and Danons among them. But that wasn't the weirdest part of the whole thing. Who do you think was leading them?
I don't know. Who?
Nazamil.
What do you mean? How could Nazamil be leading them?
It's exactly as I said. Only one person was wearing a different mask than the others, and it was her, no doubt about it. They called themselves Cal Basil.
The one path.
They said they had come to bring peace. However, their methods made that very hard to believe. They started putting those masks on all the people here, and you saw what happened to them after that.
You mean you couldn't stop them? What happened? Where were the Darkwings?
Nazamil was using some astral art. It was nearly impossible to resist her.
I see. But you managed to slip away and hide here.
What is Nazamil up to? Turning people into her puppets with those masks.
They say they bring peace. And I guess technically, they can't fight if they're all being controlled like that.
Nazamil told us to be patient a little longer, didn't she?
Whatever is going to happen, it must be imminent. Do you know where they were headed?
Shinefall Woods, in Ganeth Harrows. I know it's odd, but when someone asked where they came from, that's where they said their base is.
They're not even trying to hide? Could it be some kind of trap?
We'll just have to go and find out. I see no other options.
Phase 1's coming along well. Soon, Phase 2 will come. Everything is going perfectly. Just you wait.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hmm?
Yeah!
Wow.
Yeah!
Yes! Okay. What would be the best spot for a fishing pond?
How about asking everyone's opinion? Oh, but we're not supposed to let Dohalim know, huh?
Oh, that's not a problem. He's stuck in Pelegion, so we don't have to...
I'm hungry! So hungry! I can eat a whole horse by myself!
I bet. Speaking of dinner, I think it's Shion's turn to cook tonight, right?
I believe so. Let's ask if she can get started sooner rather than later. If for no other reason than to set a law down.
What? Something wrong?
Hush. They sound quite excited about something.
From what I've heard, a lot of people have been copying Kagari and Notio's wedding ceremony from last year.
Yeah, it's a traditional Renin ceremony, but ever since they got married, it's gotten super popular, even among Danon couples.
The whole thing was just so lovely. It was my first time attending a wedding, but I can definitely see the appeal.
Lovely, yeah. Oh, and all the food they served was delicious too.
I know, there was so much food, but everything they served was carefully chosen. And you could taste the care put into every bite. And the flowers. The arrangement they chose for Kagari's bouquet was a perfect fit for her. Also, during the banquet after the ceremony, Kagari and Notio were telling me the whole story about how they found their new house. They said it was okay if it was simple and bare bones. They just wanted a warm place where they could spend their days together. I want that too. A joyous ceremony for a loving couple starting a new life together. I guess dreams really can come true. It was a perfect day.
Sounds like someone may have been taking notes.
No, it's not like that. Anyway, Kisara, how about you?
Me? Well, I certainly don't think marriage is the most important thing in life. That said, I'll admit having a wedding ceremony does seem nice.
Really? It sounds like you both feel the same way then. Oh, speaking of which, Kisara, do you remember what you said at Kagari and Notio's ceremony? About the bouquet toss?
You mean how if you can't catch a bouquet, you'll end up always being single and alone? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. As it turns out, that isn't true at all.
What? It isn't?
Apparently not. I actually just found out recently myself. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned it without checking first.
This is quite an interesting conversation. In more ways than one.
Seriously? Who cares about weddings and all that kind of stuff? Let's go already! I'm starving!
If we must. Personally, I feel it's rather boorish of you to spoil their fun.
Hey! You guys talking about weddings?
Oh, you three are finally back. Yeah, it turns out weddings are all the rage these days.
I have heard the same. There is no denying that Notio and Kagari's ceremony was a delightful occasion, filled with warmth and understanding.
That's for sure. Even after the ceremony was over, Shion just kept going on and on about how nice it had been.
I don't know about that.
Really? I guess I never realized.
Law must be misremembering, that's all. Anyway, I've got a dinner to make.
Seems like it's a bit of a touchy subject for her. It would probably be best not to press her on it.
What is it, Alphen? Is something the matter?
No, sorry, I'm just realizing that there's so much I don't know. I had no idea that weddings were popular, that Shion was so interested in them. Any of it.
Don't let it get to you. Paying attention to such things is simply not in your nature.
Damn, Dohalim! Are you trying to cheer the poor guy up or rub salt in the wound?
No, it's fine, Law. Dohalim is right. Still, it's something I need to work on. Otherwise, it could get me into real trouble in the future. Maybe someday I'll, find someone I want to marry. If my bride is someone who cares deeply about the wedding ceremony, then that means it should be important to me, too. I don't want to use my own ignorance as an excuse to make my bride-to-be do all the planning. That would be a huge burden for one person to carry, right?
That may be the case, but I'm still not sure what you're getting at.
I just think that it's important to know about weddings. Not only weddings, but marriage in general. I need to learn more about them so I can be prepared. I want to do some research and fill in the gaps in my knowledge. That way I'll have the confidence to help out and make informed decisions when the time comes. But I've never done something like this before. I have no idea where to even begin. So...
You're saying you want us to help you out? You got it! To be honest, I don't really know that much about the subject myself, though.
Thanks, Law.
Oh, speaking of which, you should definitely make sure to ask Shion for help. There's probably nothing about nuptials that she doesn't know.
No. Sorry, but I, want to keep this a secret from her. Because, I'm doing this for my own benefit. So I want to do as much of it as possible on my own, without being a burden on anyone else. I realize I'm asking for some assistance from all of you guys, but I don't want to bother Shion with this. If I did, then I'd end up relying on her too much. I really want to avoid that. So, I want to do this research, but I also want to keep Shion from finding out about it. Can you help me?
Whoa, that was a whole lot of words. But I think I get what you're trying to say. You could have just said you don't want to cause trouble by not knowing anything, because you finally decided you want to marry Shion. Ow!
You need to work on your filter, Law. You don't have to say every thought that pops into your head. You aren't a little kid, are you?
Ah! Oh. Sorry.
My. Those growing pains can sure pack a wallop.
At any rate, I think I speak for all of us when I say we are sympathetic to your cause. We shall assist in your research and keep it to ourselves. You should go about this endeavor in your own way. If you do not wish to involve Shion at this time, then so be it. But be mindful that should she find out, you'll likely need to explain all of this to her.
The pursuit of knowledge is a noble one. I'm rooting for you, Alphen.
Thanks, all of you. I'm gonna take advantage of this opportunity to gather as much info as I can.
So, Alphen, what kind of information are you after first? What's the most important thing to know about weddings?
Flowers, maybe?
You know, Shion was saying something about bouquets.
What was that, Rinwell?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. I agree, though. Flowers that match the bride are a must.
They are, right? By the way, will our cover be okay? I don't want Shion to know what I'm up to.
We're good. Kisara's on Shion distraction duty, so we should have plenty of time. We'll make sure Shion keeps busy while you're gathering information. That way you should be able to keep it a secret from her.
Thanks. I don't mean to cause trouble for everyone just because of some weird whim of mine.
We don't mind, but be sure to explain everything to Shion at some point. So, you need info on flowers. What do you want to know exactly?
What kind of flowers are best for a wedding? If there are any special kinds you need? That kind of thing. White's the best color, right?
I think you should talk to an expert on the subject. Anyone come to mind?
Well, I don't know how much he knows about flowers, but Mahavar sailed around the world. Maybe somewhere on his travels he picked up some knowledge about flora.
He's taken us out on his ship lots of times, starting with our pursuit of Almadria. He's in Thistleum now, right? I'm pretty sure that's what Dohalim said.
Let's go see if he can help.
I was able to distract Shion. I hope she doesn't suspect anything.
That's great, Kisara. The way forward is clear now, thanks to you.
Yeah! Let's hurry and go ask Mahavar about the flowers.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away. Kisara?
Okay.
Yay!
Huh?
No way! Stop it!
Sorry. Judging from their reaction, I doubt anyone here would be happy to have a fishing pond.
Don't worry. We've got lots of other possible locations.
Alphen. Yeah, you're right. Plus, I think a fishing pond will be great for teaching children the joy of fishing.
All right, let's head on to the next spot.
We finally made it.
Hey.
Huh? What'd you say?
Hey!
Wow. Hmm? Boy, it's tough to find a spot that checks all the boxes.
But through all of this, I've realized something. A fishing pond isn't just a safe spot to fish. It's also a place to relax and reflect. A pond may play an even greater role than I originally thought.
Finally made it. All right. Oh, wow!
Hey!
Hey!
Huh? Yeah!
Yeah.
La?
Yeah.
Oh? Huh? La? Hey!
Whoa!
An embroidery class sounds like so much fun. What do you two want to make?
I want to embroider an image of Hootle. It'll be the cutest thing ever.
I want to make something cool.
Maybe start by deciding what exactly that is. But I look forward to the finished products. Both of them.
Thus our strength yet grows.
We finally made it.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well?
I guess... Hey!
Hey!
Crap!
Sure. Right.
Yeah! I can't believe they cared so little about that kid. They didn't have to go chasing after him or anything, but at least do something.
I know how you feel, Law, but blaming them... won't change the situation.
I know, but damn it, what were they thinking?
Right.
Huh? You did it! All right!
Really now. The thought of swimming in a fishing pond had never even occurred to me. But if it'll make the citizens happy...
Kisara, I don't think there's any need to force yourself to accept their input.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
delicious piece of cake.
Rising Flame! Flaming Swallow Dance! Rising Falcon! Burn! Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Is that too much?
Not at all.
The heavens must be smiling.
There you are. Looks like we found you before the Zoogles did. What a relief.
Who are you? I don't speak to Danans.
We came to find you. It's not safe out here, so we'll take you home. You live in the Fagin ruins, don't you?
Yeah, that's where I live, but I have no plans to go back yet.
Whoa, buddy, didn't you hear what we said? There's Zoogles out here. It's dangerous.
Oh, please. I can use astral arts. Why would I be scared of Zoogles? You're dense, aren't you?
Dense? Hey, get your little butt back here! Damn it, he ran off! Man, what a little jerk! We thought he was out here crying and trembling in fear.
We? You're the only one who said that, Law. Still, we can't just leave him.
Yeah, might as well go after him.
Dispose of the trash.
There!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
Swallow Dance!
Rising Phoenix! This should do it! You're mine!
The flashing part's their weak point. Who wants to run next? Kisara! First aid!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Seems about right to me.
You don't give up, do you? I thought I told you I'm not going back.
Then will you at least tell us what you're doing out here in a place like this?
Fine, I'll tell you. I get the feeling you'll follow me all the way to Mosgul if I don't.
You're going to Mosgul? Why not go with some adults to protect you?
Because that would defeat the purpose. I must prove to my henchmen that I'm a reliable kingpin.
A kingpin? What the hell are you talking about?
I think he means the boss of some sort of gang.
Yeah, I got that, but... who?
Ha! Listen up! I'm the kingpin of a certain organization in Mosgul, with tons of henchmen at my disposal. But apparently I can't enter Mosgul now, so I can't see any of my henchmen.
If you know you can't enter it, then why are you heading there? There are powerful Zoogles around here. This is no place for children to play make-believe about henchmen and kingpins.
It's not make-believe! I must do this to show my henchmen in Mosgul that their boss is alive and well. And to maintain order within our organization. So I thought defeating some strong Zoogles near Mosgul would help.
You mean so your henchmen would hear about your exploits? And what exactly does your organization do, anyway?
You're too dense to understand, loser. And this discussion is over. See ya!
That son of a... I'm trying to play along, and he calls me dense? What a little... jerk!
Please don't pick fights with children, Law. Now that boy has run off alone again.
If you say so.
No backing down!
The flame!
Watch it! No armor! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Should have messed with me! Can't get out of
Keep pushing forward!
But don't go too far. Stay close.
Right! Sorry.
You know, I think we might be getting too strong.
Yeah, I think we've got a good handle on the enemies in this area.
That's not what I mean, Alvin. Play along, would ya?
Sorry, it's hard to tell. Maybe you could give me some kind of signal next...
Crap!
No choice. I owe you one.
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! Holy
Sovereign Alpha! Lightning Slash! Eternal Devastation!
Get a word! Hurt both!
The blazing sword's all fired up!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
Away! Pierce through! Demon Fang!
I'm on it!
Raging
Double
Cascade!
Demon Fang!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Double Demon Fang! Rising Rider!
There you go! Don't let up! Where are you going? Banana, let's go! In here!
See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Alright, it's down.
Demon Fang!
I could do this all day.
Thunder Field! Annihilation! Banana, let's go!
I'm on a roll. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! I'm on it!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Double Demon Fang!
First
strike!
That's enough!
Demon Fang!
I can carve through armor!
Rising Phoenix!
They're not playing around!
Ignite!
Mega Ray!
Eagle Assault!
Slash!
Mega Ray!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Banana,
Blow away!
let's go!
Eternal Devastation!
Extra! Here's evil! Free flame!
This is doing... Here I
Get
come!
on in there with the others!
First strike! Here I come! Demon Fang!
What would I do now?
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now
Far enough! Here, let me help!
take this! Inferno Punch!
First aid!
Demon Fang!
Lightning Descent!
Lunar Rondo!
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon Shout! Freaking content!
Here! It's in the sky, it's mine! A wailing Dancy of lightning!
This should do it!
Now you see what I can do!
Far behind!
Looks like this one's mine!
Like hell it is!
I'll finish you here and now!
Now I can let loose!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
I'm gonna need more of that medicine.
Hold on to your
Start
heart.
with a punch,
Here I
you
come.
land a kick, and you're history!
Far enough.
I'll tear you apart! Can't get out of this!
Something's wrong with me.
You just say the word and I'm there.
I can't believe it's coming.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
You're pretty strong for a Danon. All right, fine. I guess I could let you join us. At the lowest possible rank, of course.
You still haven't even told me what your organization is. Ugh, whatever. Do you see how dangerous it is now, though?
Yeah. I'm not obtuse. I knew I wasn't safe on my own. But my friends are all stuck in Mothgul. That's what I heard, at least. Every day was so fun back on Lenegus. We formed our organization. I became the Kingpin.
So, you really just want to go see your friends? You could have just said so from the get-go, you know?
I understand how you feel. But what if your friends heard that you got hurt out here? They'd be worried. They'd try to come see you, and then they'd be in danger too.
Oh! That would be bad. I'm sorry.
But it takes courage to make it this far on your own. You may be a little big for your britches, but you are brave. I'll give you that much. With nerves like yours, I'm sure you'll see your henchmen soon enough.
think so?
Sure. But, you know, if you want to keep your spot as boss, you'll need more than just strength. You gotta be smart, though. If Mosgul's closed off, maybe you can find another way in. Think about it. And another thing. Treating Dahnans and Renans differently is a thing of the past. That's not gonna cut it anymore.
But all the adults I know are like that.
So adults are always right? Then why'd you leave the Fagin ruins? I'd say thinking independently is what got you this far.
I guess.
Listen, if you act like a bonehead leader, you'll end up hurting your henchmen. You've got a lot to work on if you want to avoid that.
I didn't know there were Dahnans like you out there. I guess there are a few things I could work on. I'm gonna work on myself and become the greatest leader. And then you can become one of my official henchmen. Did I say leader? I mean kingpin of my real official organization. But first things first, I gotta get back to the Fagin ruins.
There he goes, running off alone again.
If he runs into more trouble, I'll just save his skin again.
Talking to you really put a gleam in that boy's eye, Law. You know, you're actually pretty good at offering encouraging advice.
Hey, why do you sound so surprised? I do hope it helps him grow as a leader, though.
It looks like the boy's problems are solved, Law. Well done.
Damn straight. You've got a problem. Law's got you covered.
In that case, mind giving me a hand calculating our travel costs? I have records for everything, but it takes a while to add it all up.
Oh, math? That's different. No thanks.
Some help you are. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I see. So you want to build a fishing pond, but you can't find a good location. Then how about here? It's surrounded by animals and nature. The perfect spot, huh?
Whoa, really? Kisara, this would be great.
Indeed. It would be easy for me to stop by, and we could arrange for a patrol to keep away any Zeugles.
Then the ranch will be protected too. That's two birds with one stone.
Then if it's settled, all that's left is preparations to build the pond.
No, wait a moment. As we've traveled around, I've seen other spots where I want to build a pond too.
Huh? But the other ones all had reasons that made them a bad fit for a fishing pond.
That's true. Still, I've realized the benefits of building fishing ponds there. I can't forget about all that at the drop of a hat.
All right, that certainly sounds like your way of thinking. And let's think again about each spot.
No, I plan to build fishing ponds in all of the sites we visited. That will cost more money, of course, but I'll find a way to save it up.
At all of the sites? That's one big job. All right, I'll see this through to the end too, Kisara.
I can help with building the pond here. I'm no stranger to physical labor, after all.
Thanks. I'll ask for your help when I need it. My dream still has a long way to go. Still, I'd love to have a spot where I can fish in the ocean someday too. Or maybe I'm just getting greedy now.
I think it's good to have a lot of dreams.
I had no idea you were planning such a thing.
I apologize for not telling you. I didn't want to trouble you. It's merely a small dream of mine.
Oh, it is no small thing.
Creating a space for people to connect is truly magnificent. I'll be sure to visit the fishing pond once it has been completed.
By all means. I'll gladly teach you the joys of fishing when you do.
I don't see any masked people wandering around.
Luckily, this place is fairly secluded. It seems Cal Basil's influence hasn't reached it yet.
Mahavar, can we have a minute?
Oh, Alphen! How you been? What's with the serious face?
I've come to glean some of your worldly knowledge. Do you know what kind of flowers are best suited for a wedding ceremony?
Flowers? For a wedding?
Yeah. Do they need to be a special kind? Any practical information you have would be helpful. I think some kind of pretty white flowers would be best.
Whoa there, hold on just a minute. I'm glad you thought of me for advice, but... You know, I'm not really the flower type.
Can't you remember anything? It's super important.
If the flowers are for a wedding, then why not just use whatever kind of flowers the bride and groom both like?
There's no particular type that I like. Heck, I barely even know the names of any flowers.
Wait, Alphen, it's your... I think I get it now. In that case, I'll give it some more thought. Maybe... Nah, that's all wrong. Oh! There's a Calaglian legend that's perfect for this kind of thing.
A legend?
Yeah, they say there's a rare flower that grows only in Calaglia. The legend goes that if you wear it, you'll be happy forever.
Really? I never heard that one.
Now that you mention it, I think I read about that flower before.
If you ask the Calaglians, I'm sure they could tell you more.
Then it's probably quickest to ask the Crimson Crows for info.
Thanks, Mahavar. I knew I could count on you.
Same goes for you. I won't press you for details on your plans, but good luck.
Thanks. See you around.
A flower that makes you happy when you wear it. What a beautiful legend for Calaglia to have.
It may be difficult tracking down real information about the legend, though. It sounds more like an ancient fairy tale.
We'll have better luck if we ask people in the area where the flower can be found.
I wonder if something happened.
Oh, hey!
Right. Law?
Yeah! No way. Was it really such a bad gift? I thought everyone liked getting new gear.
Keep your chin up. Finding the perfect gift is no easy task.
How about adding a cute design to the piece? Like a cat or an owl.
Oh, that's all I've got to do?
I don't know if the solution is quite that simple.
Nazamiel lived here for a time, didn't she?
With her father, yeah. Though, it sounds like she was basically on her own.
And now she's alone again. By her own choice this time.
She'll stay that way if we don't find her.
You're right. We can't turn our backs on her. We have to show her what being a good friend means.
Agreed.
We finally made it.
What's this thing?
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
Hello.
How about it?
Agreed. Let's go see Ava. Akir.
Discussion is fine and all, but I don't think we'll reach a solution anytime soon.
Indeed. But I have no doubt he will jump at the opportunity to help.
You really trust Abakir, don't you?
He and I have a long and storied history. I know him very well.
Joe!
All right?
Hi.
Well... No.
Sounds good.
Hey... Huh? Yeah. Well... Dahalim.
Yes.
Imagine that. Using Zugo parts to make instruments.
Using solid materials like fangs and bones adds a beautiful depth to the sound they produce.
Makes sense. Guys with extra thick skulls always make the best sound when I punch their faces.
Come on! There's no way that's true.
We've reached our destination.
So, Law, what have you been up to with the Crimson Crows lately?
Well, all sorts of things. Keeping Zeugles in check, hauling supplies, whatever people need me for. Most of it's manual labor, but one time they sent me to find some kid who'd run away from town.
Sounds like they really rely on you.
I don't know about that. The kids like me, at least. I've also escorted some traveling merchants from time to time.
More and more merchants are traveling between the realms these days, after all.
Yeah, that's right. The other day, I was even hired to escort this lady who works as a traveling peddler.
Knowing you were probably fawning over her the whole way there.
I'd never do that. This was a job, you know. Took it seriously and got her from point A to point B. Or, well, I guess maybe I put in a bit more effort than usual. 'Cause guess what? She had a special token of her gratitude for me.
A special what? And you accepted it?
Oh yeah, that sweet, sweet gratitude.
Excuse me? Oh my gosh, Law! How is that taking it seriously? Oh, you're the worst!
Huh? What are you getting mad at me for? Aren't I allowed to enjoy a few apples?
What? Apples?
Yeah! I couldn't eat them all myself, so I shared some with the kids in town. They loved them.
Ugh. You did that on purpose, didn't you? Don't even talk to me anymore.
Huh? Hey! What'd I do? I'm totally lost, man.
You might want to, think about how things are gonna sound before you say them. Tilsa, I didn't know you'd come back here.
Yeah, I switch off between here and Pelegion. What's with you, Alphen? You in some kind of trouble?
No, not exactly. I'm looking for a certain flower. I heard that a flower that makes you happy when you wear it grows around here.
A flower that what? It sounds like crazy talk.
It's supposed to be rare and only grows in Calaglia.
Rare, huh? It could be that one flower. You know, the white one that grows in the Iglia wastes.
Oh, that one. I've certainly never seen it anywhere else, but I didn't know it had that kind of legend attached to it. So why do you need this flower that makes you happy anyway?
I'm, doing some research on wedding ceremonies. I don't know anything about them, so I thought I'd start by looking into bouquets. In my research, I heard about a perfect flower that grows in Calaglia, so I decided to track it down.
I see. Wedding ceremonies, huh? If you're looking into that kind of thing, I assume you...
You've got your reasons, right, Alphen? I wish nothing but the best for you. The area where that flower grows has been full of Zeugles recently. They may have trampled all the flowers flat.
Guess we'll just have to go and see. Thank you for all the information.
Hang on, why are Tilsa and Nath grinning like fools?
You figure it out. You think maybe he wants the flowers to make a bouquet? To give to someone?
You mean Alphen? You planning on making someone special the happiest woman in the world?
Wait a minute, I never said anything like that. I'm simply trying to learn more about weddings.
You traitor! I'm supposed to be the first, then it's your turn!
No, you're misunderstanding. It's really not like that. Nath, back me up here.
If we're jumping to conclusions, then just ignore that ignoramus and go off to find the flowers. But be careful.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Wait, Alphen! Ah, damn it!
Let's head to the Iglia Wastes. We might get to see the actual flowers we could use in a bouquet up close and personal.
Right. I just hope Zeugles haven't destroyed them.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
There's nothing more relaxing than petting a happy Hootle. I'm so lucky I get to do this whenever I want now.
This is a true masterpiece. No less.
Hootle and I couldn't eat another bite.
Keep feeding him like that. He'll be too heavy to fly soon.
Gotta break through! Raising
Tide!
Plastic Phoenix! Double Demon Blast!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Good going, Rinwell!
Nice, Alphen! Here goes!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Backing down! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Punch! Strike! Talon Sword!
Thunder field! This now! Pierce, this ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power. Or you wield.
You're the one who did.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Now you see what I can do to be left free!
Hear me! Energy of lightning!
Burn! Follow dance!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Divine Heat Laser!
Didn't even break a sweat.
It still amazes me every time he does that.
Yeah, the way they grow before your eyes really is astounding.
Hey, Dohalim, what would happen if you tried to cast that on a person instead of a plant?
I don't know. I've never made the attempt.
Are you seriously going to ask him to cast that on you just so you can be a little taller? Are you crazy?
How'd you know that's what I was thinking?
You are a young man of straightforward goals, Law. It was an easy guess.
No choice.
Lightning condemned! Go!
Swallow dance!
Law, you alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Swallow blade! Eat this!
Wailing beast! Now!
I'll take you all off! Dragon form! Pierce through! Double demon fang!
Corruption!
Crush!
Do it!
I'm on it! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Was that too much?
More not at all.
Ask for more!
Eat dirt! Now we'll never...
Whoa, hey! One at a time!
Can't get out of this!
Holy Lance! A chain between heaven and earth! Enemies incoming!
Then we'll take them down.
Air thrust!
Armor won't...
Contain the glass!
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause Law's
Are
on
you
it.
down?
Take this.
Hey!
In a bind.
Raging cascade! Spread!
Johnson!
In the wind!
Flame
Air
inside me, yours to be less
Don't
free.
watch that! Blah, 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 magic!
Rising Wyvern!
Holy Lance! Hold on to your art. Here I come!
Win!
Thunder
You're
Field!
mine! You're mine!
Hammered Hurricane!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart.
They really are beautiful flowers, but they've all been trampled, like we feared.
There are a few that aren't harmed. So these are the flowers that can make you happy. Got it. Learned something new.
It was nice to see the real thing. Since we took care of the Zoogles that trampled them, they should grow back soon.
You're right. If someone wants them for a wedding bouquet, they'll probably be able to pick some here. Though it may take a while for enough to bloom for a whole bouquet. Something wrong, Rinwell?
It's nothing. I just had a lonely thought.
Lonely? What thought?
I was imagining your wedding. Your bride might be someone very close to me. A dear friend. This was just a thought, remember? But if it is someone like that, I'd naturally be overjoyed for two people I love, but at the same time, I'd probably feel a little like I was losing my closest friend.
Rinwell.
Alphen, if it does turn out that way, you have to promise me you'll take care of her forever. Look at me. I can't even picture it without welling up.
Rinwell, I haven't made any decisions about my future. So you should put thoughts like that out of your head. But you really care about that friend of yours, don't you? I'm sure if this friend heard what you just told me, she'd be very happy. I feel like I should thank you. Thanks, Rinwell.
You're welcome. I'm sorry for wasting your time with my crazy thoughts.
No, it's okay.
Oh, and I had another idea. When a bride throws the bouquet, only one person can catch it, right? I always thought that was unfair. Maybe you can do something about that. Like, give one flower to each person or something.
Isn't throwing the bouquet part of the fun? If you hand out flowers instead, then won't some people be disappointed?
You may be right. Maybe there's some other way. What do you think, Hootle? Hootle and I will talk it over. If we come up with something good, then maybe it'll take off. Hey, Hootle! Think we could discuss that bouquet we were talking about earlier?
Sounds fun. What did you want to talk about?
Xion! Nothing! We were just playing around.
Really?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Hey.
What was that?
Got it.
I hope This is okay.
No need to worry about her. Like Nate said, she's probably just busy with work.
For now, let's see what Grenar wanted to talk to us about. Hey.
What?
What?
Got it.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Hey. By the way... Got it.
You think so?
You finally made it.
Sure.
Yeah. Huh? What? Damn it. Son of a...
Just great. Hey.
All right.
Well...
Sure.
Huh?
Got it.
Yes,
Yeah!
I'm grateful.
It's only been a year, but in every city we visited, reconstruction efforts seem to be progressing well. It's encouraging to see everything coming together like this.
That's true. But even then, some nations are progressing better than others. And each still has its own set of problems.
Reconciliation between Renans and Danans has only just begun. There are still many issues to work through.
Yeah, but still, it's pretty exciting to see what shape the world's gonna take, you know?
Hope is always a good thing to have. We might even start to see beautiful cityscapes like the Sints in every region.
Who knows? Maybe as Danan and Renan cultures start to overlap, we'll see all kinds of new books and tools.
People will probably develop new dishes and recipes to try too. Oh, and innovative new fashion designs.
Yeah. From now on, everyone in this world will have their own hopes and dreams to pursue.
And for our part, we'll have to do our best to assist in any way we can to help those dreams become reality.
Well, yeah, that goes without saying. So what about you, Dohalim? What sort of things do you want to see in the new world?
If I had to choose, perhaps a new kind of instrument. I've always wondered if it would be possible to create an instrument that functions as wind, string, and percussion all in one. If so, it would surely open a door to new musical possibilities.
Maybe that's a door best left closed. This memorial is here for those who died under Renan rule.
Yeah, like my dad.
Speaking of Zephyr, what happened to that ring, Law? I don't see you wearing it.
Oh, my dad's ring? I don't have it with me right now.
What? Why not? It's a special memento, isn't it?
Sure, but, it's heavy. I'm tired of carrying it around all the time.
You're saying a ring is too heavy for you? Or is that an excuse because you misplaced it?
Of course not. It's around. Somewhere.
Right. So where exactly is it then?
Well, I guess...
I knew it! I'll help you look for it. It's a special memento to remember your mom and dad by.
You don't need to bother. It's okay.
Stop trying to hide your feelings. I'm sure someone's seen it. Let's ask around.
You pick up on the strangest things. Always sticking your nose in others' business. I appreciate the thought, but...
Did you say something, Law?
No, nothing. No.
Yeah. Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Well... yeah.
Uh-huh. Well...
Seriously?
Okay. Afraid I can't.
Seems like no one knows anything.
Can we please just give up already, Rinwell?
It's unlike you to give up so early, Law. When in doubt, it is best to return to your roots.
Agreed. Let's return to the memorial and take some time to think. Zephyr's memento is too precious to just abandon.
I see.
Dohalim?
Oh.
Huh?
What?
Huh? Yeah.
You can make ceramic dishes all by yourself? Wow, Dohalim, I'm impressed.
Music and tea.
How's this?
Let's go!
No.
Huh?
So then, my thanks.
Being passionate about your hobbies is all well and good, but just how far do you intend to take this obsession?
It is an unending quest for perfection. Indeed, the very essence of the path of a potter.
Dohalim.
Well, I'm sure that everyone will be able to use whatever wonderful dishes you end up making. Say, maybe we should pray at the memorial while we're out and about.
That's random. Why now?
Hearing everyone's stories made me remember a lot about Zephyr. He was respected by everyone, not just us. He really helped them.
Yeah. I could never measure up to my dad.
Let's take a moment to say a prayer then. A moment of silence.
Dad, what did you want me to do with that ring? Nathan and the others gave it to me, but then... I'll never be a leader like you. I can barely even look after myself. Someday I want to be the kind of man who will make you and Mom proud, but... I don't know when that day's gonna come. Do I even deserve to carry your prized possession? Everyone expects me to be just like you. Shouldn't it belong to someone who can carry on your legacy as a leader? I don't even know anymore. Dad, if you were alive, what would you tell me now? Dad? What in the world? Hey, what the hell is wrong with you? I just wanted to talk and here you're coming out swinging! Fine, damn it! I can't help this. Want to talk with your fists? Then I'll answer with mine! Talon Storm! Talon Hurricane! Eat this! Huh.
See ya!
Fang Blast!
Storm! Dragon
Talon
Shot!
Hurricane!
Don't burn yourself! Hold on tight!
Talon Hurricane! Eagle Fly!
Hurricane Punch!
I'll tear you
Talon
apart!
Storm!
Swallow
Dragon Shot!
Bucket! Raising Flame! Swallow Dance! Eagle Assault!
Don't burn
Dust
yourself!
to dust!
Talon Storm!
Now I'm in the groove!
Don't
That
burn
freaking
yourself!
does it! Crumble!
See this?
Talon Hurricane! Eagle
Hold on
Dive!
tight!
I'll finish you here and now!
Don't burn yourself!
And
Thunder
watch
Punch!
it! Ugh! Talon Hurricane!
Hellfire Punch! See this? Hurricane Punch!
That's much better. Talon Hurricane! Take this! Eagle Dive! Now I'm in the groove! Rip and tear! Liver Dragon! Crumble! I'm just getting
Coin!
started!
See this?
good things come to an end. Talon Hurricane!
Don't burn yourself!
Eagle Thought! Talon Hurricane!
Thunder Punch!
Talon Hurricane! Eagle Thought! Talon Hurricane!
Coil!
Eagle Thought!
No more holding back!
Talon, I'm just getting started! Inferno Punch!
Floating fist! Don't burn yourself!
Talon Hurricane! Burn!
Floating fist! Talon Storm!
Nice while it
Hold on
lasted.
tight! Don't burn yourself! Brace yourself! Get lost! Exquisite Thunder Punch!
Talon
Thunder
Hurricane!
Hold on tight!
Ready and raring!
Help my
Talon!
punch!
Now you see what I can do!
See this?
Talon Hurricane! Eagle Thought!
Law? Are you okay?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was spacing out.
I thought you were deep in prayer. But were you actually asleep?
No, I was awake. It was kind of like I was dreaming, though. I daydreamed that my dad beat me up. Maybe that means I should stop being so wishy-washy about this ring stuff.
Wishy-washy?
I think it's time for me to come clean. Look, the truth is, I know exactly where the ring is.
What? You mean you didn't misplace it?
No. I crammed it in a drawer in Nath's room.
Why would you do that to a memento of your dad?
I did it because it's a memento of my dad. Everyone here misses him. They want another amazing leader just like him. But I'm not ready for that. All those expectations have turned into a burden.
Oh. So is that what you meant when you said the ring's too heavy to carry around?
Yeah. It was my dad's prized possession. Wearing it makes me feel like I'm taking on his whole legacy. I realize Nath is in a better position to take over Dad's legacy as a leader.
I had no idea. I'm sorry, Law. I didn't know you were struggling like that.
It's fine. I should have said something. Maybe I just wanted to push all my struggles onto someone else. That daydream of getting beat up by my dad woke me up.
So what will you do with the ring?
I'll go talk to Nath. I can't keep making other people deal with my issues.
Law, it's good that you were able to see your father again. Even if it was just a dream.
I guess. We got in a fist fight, but that's just like him. Or just like the two of us, maybe. Nath, are you free? It's about Dad's ring.
Oh, that? You left it lying around in here, but I put it somewhere safe. Don't worry.
Huh? I didn't just leave it lying around.
It's fine, just take it already. It's your ring, right? Don't lose it again.
Right. I won't ever let go of it again.
Is it still heavy? The ring, I mean.
Kinda, but now I understand. I'm always the same me, whether I have the ring or not. There's no way now to know what Dad would have wanted. I just have to do whatever I can.
Yeah. The Law I know would never bother to think too deeply about something.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Looks like he's overcome his worries. What was he even worried about anyway?
If he didn't stop being so indecisive, I thought Zephyr might come back from the dead to beat some sense into him.
I wouldn't put it past Zephyr. Uh-oh. He'll hear us if we talk too loud. Anyway, don't get yourself too worked up, Law.
He pretended not to notice, but I'm pretty sure Nath knew I was worried about something.
That makes sense. He seems to know you really well.
Yeah, though maybe he knows me too well. It can get kind of annoying that I can't hide anything from him. Not much I can do about that, though. After all, He's known me since I was a little kid.
I haven't known you as long as he has, but it sure seems easy to understand what you're thinking.
Oh yeah? Then what am I thinking about right now?
That you're hungry?
Who do you think I am, Shion? No! Actually, I was thinking about how I need to take good care of this ring. For both my dad and my mom.
Definitely. If you ended up losing it for real, we'd have a seriously hard time finding it. Not only that, but I'm sure Zephyr would be furious.
Oh, he was.
Huh?
Nothing. You don't have to worry, though. I won't let go of it again.
Yeah, I can tell. Do you think you're ready to wear the ring now?
I think so. It seems smaller than when my dad had it.
Maybe you've just grown into it.